Hello, welcome to part 82 of this Airbnb clone Ruby on Rails series. So before I move on to add property and edit property, I want to finish this payments and reservation part. So check this URL. I am in owner reservation section. Now I'll cover multiple cases in this. Let me write it down somewhere. For now, I'll just write it in this. The first case that I'll cover is owner is booking the owner's something like this. Okay, let me show you the setup work first. So what I have set up is that I'm the user ID 1, and I have booked I'm the owner of property ID 1 and property ID 6. Okay, so owner is 1. Okay, properties 1 and 6. Okay, so the case 1 will be for reservation we are talking, right? So in reservation we have two things, user ID and property ID. So we'll cover the case property 1 user 1. So basically owner is booking their own property. Okay, we'll cover case 2, which is property 3 because that is not part of the owner, and user 1. So owner is booking property of someone else. Okay, so basically they are a user, not an owner in this case. Okay, let's copy these two cases, 3 and 4. And now someone else is booking my property. So property is 1, which means owner ID is also 1, but someone else is booking this, for example user 5th. Okay, and user 5th is booking someone else's property. So let's see what all results will this give. In this case, result dashboard accounts. Okay, so we are showing results. So for example, let's understand this case 1. I am the owner, I am booking my own property. So that means as a user I should be able to see this in accounts, but as an owner I should also be able to see this in dashboard. Okay, does this make sense to you? Basically I'll just repeat this. I am the owner, I am booking my own property. So that means I should be able to see this in dashboard as well as accounts. Accounts as a user, dashboard as an owner. Same, I'm booking someone else's property as a user. So in accounts it should be visible, but in dashboard it should not be visible. Someone else is booking my property. In this case, accounts should not be visible. In accounts it should not be visible because someone else has booked it, but in dashboard it should be visible because I'm the owner of the property. Okay, and finally no, because someone else has booked someone else's property. It has nothing to do with my property or my user account. So in both cases it should be no. Let's check these cases. Okay, so let's go to case 1, property 1 user 1. Okay, so I'll go to property 1. I'm already logged in as test user 1. I'll book this. Let's make this payment. Now this case shows that dashboard and accounts in both it should be visible. So let's check this. If I go to owner reservations, it is visible, and if I go to their dashboard, it is visible. So in both cases it is visible. Obviously we will have to change the UI for owner because they cannot add a review here. They can just see all the reviews. Okay, so we'll fix that later on. Now, so this case is working basically. Second case is I am booking for someone else's property. So in that case, I'll make a reservation for property third, for which I am not the owner. Let's resolve this. It is someone else's property, so it should be visible in my dashboard, but not in dashboard. It should be visible in accounts as a user, but not in dashboard. So this is owner. In this, it should not be visible. It is visible. Why is it visible? Okay, it is visible in both basically because we haven't changed the code yet. So we'll have to focus on that. In controller, let's go to owner reservations. Okay, and what I want to do is first let's try this in Rails console. User dot first dot property. So basically I'm printing all the properties for which I am the owner. Why is it not working? Sorry. Dot find. Let me exit this. What I'll do is user dot first dot properties dot plug id, so that it doesn't get cluttered. So first and sixth, for this I am owner, so I want to get reservations for this. What I will do is I'll use map and reservations. So this should give me all the reservations. Okay, but it is giving me array of arrays. This is the first array which I am receiving. For property ID 1, I am getting all the reservations, and this is an empty array because for property 6 we haven't made any booking. So what I will do is I'll flatten this, and that way I'm just getting one single array. So let's try this here. Current user, make sure that you are doing this in owner reservation controller. Current user properties dot map this for reservations. This will give me an array, so let's flatten this array of array basically. So let's flatten this, and now if you refresh this, there should be only one property. Yes, and if we refresh the dashboard, let's go to dashboard, sorry, not the dashboard, the accounts. In that we should be able to see two properties. Why two properties? Let's check this. User dot first. Okay, because I have booked for another property, so yeah, definitely two. That was our case 2, right? In accounts it should be visible, in dashboard it should not be. So this case is covered. In third case, someone else is booking our property. So let's try that. For this, I'll go to incognito mode. Sorry. Let's sign in as test5@gmail.com. It might get confusing, but try to understand this. Think about it. It is not that hard. It's just a bit confusing. So what I'll do is I'll make booking for property 1. Let's make the booking. So in this case, it should be visible in dashboard, but it should not be visible in accounts. So now both of these should have 2. Accounts should show 2 and owner should also show 2. Yeah, these are visible, and in owner also we'll see 2, correct. but these two are different than these two. Okay, and final case is incognito mode, that is a different user is booking for some different property. So let's make it property 2. I'm not the owner for this. Let's book this, and it should not change our dashboard or accounts. Refresh, still two properties. Refresh, and still two properties. So the implementation part is finished. We will have to update the UI because we will show the user details also. We will hide this add reviews. We'll make this clickable so that we can get redirected to the property. So we'll make these changes in owner, in owner part. And then after that we'll move on to add and edit. That's it for this video. Thank you. Bye bye.